Well, legends, we're back, and we're back on the MMO show. Now, what I want to talk to you guys today about is pretty much the rock out on the biggest problem in Gacha. And the biggest problem in Gacha is the Asian companies refusing to understand that we actually play their games before it comes to global and thinking that we're dumb. And insulting us by either nerfing or doing things differently or making things more expensive when it comes to global. So I'm actually going to be talking to the Asian companies right now. People like me have been doing this for a long time. Even more so now because people are starting to emulate me now. So you're starting to see more and more people cover the Asian market. You are not going to get away with anymore multiple outlets seeing and playing your game in an Asian market on a global market, if that makes sense. We are going to be on to you. If you charge $20 in Asia and then come to global and charge $30, we're going to see it. If you have a character like this and Endeavor be good and it comes to global, you suddenly decide that you want to nerf them but leave them the exact same way in Asia, that's going to piss global people off. That doesn't make any sense. If it's a problem, and if it was a problem for you with global, then it should be a problem in Asia. It should be nerfed in both aspects, not in one. It doesn't make any sense to just nerf it when it comes to global, because that is extremely stupid. Like, I don't understand that at the end of the day. Like, what is the point of that? Like, it just, there's no point. So, here's the thing. What devs need to do at the end of the day is maybe hire somebody for localization who's understanding of the industry, who's understanding of community, and understanding of being supportive, respectful, and just have some type of sympathy for what it for gamers and global, so you don't look so insensitive with some of these decisions, because majority of these decisions seem like they're business decisions that have nothing to do with the well-being of the game, with the well-being of the community, with just trying to make people happy, and understand that you need to actually make people happy if you're going to get money to actually play your game. I don't see why there isn't anybody like that. And when I look at most of these companies, including Sony, they don't have a localization team when it comes to this. They have a localization team for other things, but when it comes to like Android and those types of games, they like let people in the company do it, who have seem to have no sensitivity training, who have no training with social media, who have no training with understanding game balance, and just completely under buff something or nerf something into the ground that they don't freaking understand. Like, I don't even understand why they even made this character this way. He's so disjointed right now. I don't know if he's supposed to be a combo character with his spear, or he's supposed to be like a unga bunga just push through. Like, why does he have two different styles? And it doesn't make any sense. The game doesn't have that much depth for that. There's no reason for that. That already is a design problem already. This is me, somebody who is like fighting game community, who's been playing for like 25 years, looking at this and saying, who did this? Like, I don't need to be a game designer to understand that there's a flaw with this character, a major flaw. It wasn't like that before. He was faster, he worked better before. Like, why would you feel the need to do that? Who did that? And whoever did do that, and whoever's doing localization, whoever is handling this with My Hero, make them go. Can they go get coffee or donuts or something and take them off doing this? Because they're messing up $1 billion IP. How do you do that? This is $1 billion IP. You should not be. People should not be saying My Hero, I don't play that game trash. Or when you see somebody like Apple, I play it, and they're like, damn, you still play that game? That game, like, the devs suck in that. Like, no. How does that happen? How does that happen? Sony, and I know you're going to see this eventually. I know you're going to see this, and probably the ad team I work with, somebody is probably going to send it to Sony, and they're going to have a heart attack. I don't care. whoever is handling this right now, they got to go. They got to go before they bury this game into the, like, nobody actually looking at it. It's gonna have like a 1 rating on the damn store. This My Hero Academia, that is $1 billion anime IP. The game, this is a fun ass game. This is a fun ass game. The characters are done well. Everything in this game is fun, but the dev work in this game is atrocious. It is the worst dev work. Like, I've seen some bad stuff so far this year, but this is equally just as bad. Bad management all the way around. Whoever is doing this, fire them. They got to go. They got to go. You don't get a second chance. You done failed. This is $1 billion. No, you got to go. You're fired. You got to get up out of here. That doesn't make any sense. I know they probably won't do that, and if they do that, I'm sorry for the person who's going to get fired, but do better. You got to do better. This is not working. It's not working. So this is literally the problem, though, with everything that comes from global. Netmarble does it. Nexon does it. NetEast does it. There's no one to properly globalize. There needs to be. You have to hire that. You have to hire somebody to do it properly. There needs to be somebody who cares in doing it properly. Don't get your kids. Don't get some college student or something like that. You need to hire somebody. There needs to be like a company that does globalization for all this. Professionally do it. Maybe I need to make a company and do that. That actually might be an idea for all these companies, because obviously they all can't do it themselves. Every single one of them failed to do it properly. Every single one. Like in some way, shape, or form. I don't think we have like many success stories. Even people always like to throw Genshin out there, but Miel don't do it right either. Don't do it right either. They nerfed stuff before it even came out global that didn't need to be nerfed, and other people don't even know that. Only people who are OGs, who was like in CBT and stuff like that, really know how the game was at one point to what it is right now. Like, Genshin slowly but surely got nerfed to being a casual game. It used to be more of a skill-based hardcore game, and slowly but surely, as soon as they got that money, they said, you know what? Americans are too dumb to play the game properly, so we're going to nerf it into the ground. And they progressively have done that. Every patch, every single patch has become more and more of a casual playground, which is one of the reasons why it's starting to fall off, because it's too damn easy. It's too damn easy. You don't have a long time to actually play in it. There's not enough energy to actually do things in the game, and longevity wise, that doesn't work. What that is cash grabbing. When you make it casual like that, that's cash grabbing. That's the cash grabbing pay model. And then I don't understand why a company would do that again with a game that could probably end up itself being $1 billion IP. There's no reason for you to lower the skill base and think that American gamers can't play the game as well as Asian gamers. That's insulting. And it's not true, because we were right there playing the game just fine and understanding. So it doesn't make any sense to actually validly do that. It's just ridiculous at the end of the day. So no, I don't know. It's what it is. Like, I know it sounds like I'm harping on them, and I might be being unfair, but if we're being honest, I just don't understand why companies decide that they want to just. I'm gonna actually go in here with Endeavor. I just got the idea right now. Let's do it. Is there nobody? It's 7:45 in the morning. I'm doing this video, by the way. Is there nobody? Let's go. So, the other half of the news is that I fulfilled majority of my my contract, and what that basically means is I can actually. Why is this so slow? Camera, please. Is this? Okay, it's Angry Clown Dude. you, my Hellfire Spirit. And look at this. Now, I don't know if was he supposed to be like initially a combo character? It seems like it. Now, I finished my initial contract. I mean, most of the stuff that I was doing, we had a initiative to cover games and get rid of most of the bogus reviews that were going around, and because they actually had YouTubers who were doing bogus reviews too, and I didn't know that when I got into, I was like people was making bogus reviews, and there was a lot of boosted YouTubers like basically buying views and everything else, and it's still going on right now, but everybody is more aware of it now. So, and it's more, I'm getting hit hard. I'm not using his, can you get out of that? Thank you. He is shooting. What are they doing? Are they even fighting? Just noticed what was going on. It's like they're not even fighting. I missed the majority of that. I don't understand what's going on right now, but okay. Ow. I'm not gonna get hit by that. That was weird. If they were bots, the bots are broken. He did a lot of damage though. It seemed like they was, I think they were either me or them were lagging, because they looked like they weren't doing anything, but they did a lot of damage. That's weird. Alright, so I can't do any more of those. So with that said, what I can now do is I can start going back to doing the stuff I want, and you are going to see a far less, I came up here and I had to jump off of this. You're going to see far less of idle games. I never want to really see idle a game again, to be honest with you. And it seemed that the biggest offenders of fake videos were idle games, which sucks. Which means I had to go back, and which is the reason why you were seeing some of the stuff that you were seeing. I had to go back and try to counteract and put watch time videos next to fake videos, which is why you start to see first impressions. Is it legit? The is it legit was a moniker basically made to put valid watch time videos next to videos that had fake videos, if that's making sense to you guys. And that was the plan, so to speak, and we successfully did that. It was an initiative with me and other YouTubers in different brackets, because it was very much noticed by companies that there was a lot of fake stuff going on, and they were trying to counteract it. I mean, you can't really sue somebody for opinion. You can counteract it though. You like, especially if they were on buying views and stuff like that, because I don't know if you guys noticed, normal reviews for gacha games go from 10 to 30,000. They don't go much higher than that, because the way that YouTube works, that's usually what's the average when it comes to reviews, is 10 to 30,000. So when you start to see 100,000 on the review, it has to be a channel that can facilitate that, because remember that usually YouTube channels that get a substantial amount of views, you have to put it as an average. How many subscribers does a channel have? Like my average per video is around 4,000. That's my channel's historical average. Now I have about 47,000 subscribers, which puts me underneath the global average. I'm underneath the 10% that I'm supposed to be on right now, so I'm under that, which is a bad thing for me, but I'm close to it at least. So my review is usually 10. If you guys notice, my reviews this is just a way that you can tell what's a legit channel and what's a fake channel. Kind of just what it is explained to you. So my reviews usually are around between 10 to 20,000, because that's what my subscriber count is. As my subscriber count grows, then the reviews go higher. Where you can tell a fake channel is when they are historically getting larger views than their subscribers. That's when you can tell it's a fake review channel. It just is what it is. A lot of people don't really understand that. So if you have 50,000 subscribers and historically your channel gets reviews that's like 100,000 video, like 100,000 views a video, but you only have 50,000, where's the 100,000 coming from? Not YouTube. YouTube isn't going to give you 100,000 views on a video if you only have 50,000 subscribers. That's not the way YouTube works. So that you kind of get what I'm saying right there. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's pretty much they bought the views at that point, or they bought to promote the views, and that's the problem that a lot of companies are having. That there's people doing that on videos that don't deserve it, and then people say, hey, this might be a good game, and then that's false advertisement. So that's why we're trying to have an initiative, and they basically hired YouTubers to kind of counteract that and do it properly and put real videos out. And of course, you have to not be a YouTuber who was cheating, obviously. So if you were cheating and you didn't get axed for that, or if you didn't get axed for that, that probably means that you were cheating somehow. This is what it is. So, and I actually even I suggested some people as well to actually get in on that. So a lot of people actually, got that contract. No, I'm not just going to get a YouTube contract and not help out other YouTubers too. And I'm glad to say that at least I referred about 10 people, and they hired half of them. They didn't hire 5 out of the 10, which I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I'm not at privy to really say, because I didn't hire the person or had anything to do with that. I just referred people, and I'm happy that they hired anybody that I told them to hire, because I like to see people get money. So that's just me. That's just me in general. I don't want to be the only one, out here getting money, or the only YouTuber out here getting paid if I can help somebody else. And that changes people's lives, especially in a pandemic, which is the main reason why I pushed and wanted to do that, because in a pandemic where you can't really work like that, the pandemic's kind of ending now, but this was during a time that it was still going on strong. People needed, people need money, and I was really happy overall to to help people out so they can get money. So that's what's going on with me. We do have 2 games coming out next week. I don't think they're going to be any better than Alchemy Stars or Punishing Great Raven, which is coming. So but we do have 2, and they're rather interesting. They at least they're not bangers, but they're gonna be fun. You'll see. And people ask me, it's like why don't you just say it's normal, because I can't say until the damn thing until they announce the launch. But I just give you guys a hint, so you automatically know when I say, something coming, it's probably going to be relatively interesting, because I'm not going to even tell you something that's coming hot if it's not something coming hot. And when there's nothing coming, I usually say that there's nothing coming. So I'm not going to bullshit anybody. It's just the way that it is. So with that said, that's all I got for you guys. I wish gacha game companies would do better and give us proper stuff and not think that we're too dumb to actually play their game, or we're too dumb and don't understand when they're nerfing or trying to pull a slick one. And just if be in business to be in business and make money. That's all you have to do. All they had to do is put this game from the Asian server in English to the global server and let it ride. That's all they had to do. That's all they had to do. And they effed that up. Unbelievable. See you next Sunday. Thanks for watching another video by me, Scion Storm. If you like what you see here, please by all means like, subscribe, share with all your friends. It really helps me out, and I appreciate everybody who stops by. One love and be legendary. Peace.